A fascinating development in a story we first brought you last week, the sweeping decision by a California judge striking down the state's teacher tenure rules, some of the country's strictest. It reads like it was written by Michelle Rhee, a school reformer, savaging the teacher protections and putting the blame for America's vastly unequal education system on bad teachers' shoulders. Well, one particularly important hinge in that decision was an empirical finding about just how many bad teachers there are in California. The judge writing that there is, quote, no dispute that there are a significant number of grossly ineffective teachers currently active in California classrooms. Dr. Berliner, an expert called by state defendants, testified that 1 to 3% of teachers in California are grossly ineffective. Given that the evidence showed roughly 275,000 active teachers in the state, the extrapolated number of grossly ineffective teachers ranges from 2,750 to 8,250. Well, that's a lot of teachers. And at least one person had the smart idea to get to the bottom of where that figure came from exactly. So Slate's Jordan Weissman called up the expert witness behind that statistic, who, and I am not making this up, literally said, quote, I pulled that out of the air. There's no data on that. That's just a ballpark estimate based on my visiting lots and lots of classrooms. He also never used the words grossly ineffective. So there you have it. Key empirical finding in a sweeping decision on teacher tenure rests in part on a totally made-up statistic. Fortunately, this ruling has not gone into effect since the judge stayed his own decision pending an appeal. In his ruling, the judge noted that there was, quote, remarkable consensus between the prosecution and defense on the fact that California's tenure policies are far from best practices, which suggests both sides were expecting some form of change to the policy. But I don't think any of them expected that evidence, which played a determining role in the judge's decisions, well, isn't actually based on any real fact. That's something both parties can grapple with during the appeals process, but it's a good caution in the fraught context of the teacher wars. If a statistic sounds too good to be true, or in this case, too bad to be true, it very likely is.